Guest right here is 16 years old. He's jamming to the tunes. Good morning, David. Tomasek's in the house. How are you, buddy?
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Listen, I'm going to give you an award. I'm going to get your address when I mail you your camera lens cap that I owe you. But I am going to I'm going to send you a special gift because if anybody cannot get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, it's you. Oh my gosh. Tell me, did you freeze? Ah, there you go. Sure. This is what happens when you can't
You're frozen.
I'm frozen. You're frozen, man.
Now I can hear you. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, okay, but I have no idea what happened to you. We lost let's see, I lost your video, Dave.
Mine?
Yep. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Now we're good.
All of a sudden, what are you doing in there? This is what hey, come on, we were just live for 15 minutes chatting before we went on the air, and all of a sudden you're gone, man.
Is it good now? I'm good, right?
Yeah, you're good. You're golden. Right. Here. Let me go side by side so you can see me. I can see me. The people can see me. So anyway, yeah. Where was I? So back to sending you a gift because you were able to get up.
Yeah.
All kidding aside, what time? You're 16 years old, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So 16-year-olds when there's no school, right?
No school. Nope.
So you only did this for me.
You're the only person I would wake up this early for, Uncle Joe.
What time do you normally wake? I love that you call me Uncle Joe. Because that's classic. That's what you should call your manager.
Of course. What time do I usually wake up?
Well, what's the wake up time for you?
Geez. So I usually go to bed around like 4 in the morning, and then wake up around like 12 or 1.
What are you doing until 4 in the morning on a regular basis?
Most of the time I'm not just like sitting in bed. Like most of the time I'm actually doing stuff.
Like
so
what?
I, like stay up.
Like what?
With
Should
my
I ask?
headphones on and work on like work on. I'll finish like producing songs and just like writing songs. Sometimes my friends stay up with me and we write really late. So
is that right? Who are you writing with these days?
Yeah. His name's Jordan Lake. He's from Nashville. We're really good friends.
Yeah, nice. Now this is the Jordan Lake. He's actually the guy that produced a couple of your songs when you went out there, right?
Yeah. He produced Try Again Tomorrow. Yep. You guys will hear that soon.
Yeah, we're gonna play that live, so that's excellent. And when you were just recently out in Nashville, what was the name of the studio that you were recording at?
We recorded at Sound Kitchen.
And then for our listeners, I mean, Sound Kitchen is a major studio, right? They've recorded some of the greats, including David J. But what are some of the others that have actually sold over 1 million records?
Yeah, they've recorded Carrie Underwood, Tim McGraw, Garth Brooks, Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
and a couple more.
Just a few names you might recognize. That had to be exciting for you. Was there anybody there when you went to the studio? Was anybody like just hanging out? Kind of like, isn't that how Justin Bieber became famous?
Met Usher, yeah.
Right. He met Usher like going to a recording studio, and his mother literally, if I understand this right, his mother said, "Whatever you do, don't talk to the celebrities. They don't want to be bothered by you." And then the minute he
said that.
The manager, and as soon as he got out of the car, he like ran up to Usher.
He
right?
talked to him, yeah.
So, did you have such luck or what?
No, we didn't see anybody that day, but 21 Pilots was in there the same like week as me working. They just weren't there at a certain time I was there.
Nice. And how many songs did you do while you were out there?
We only recorded one, just the one single.
Nice. Now, at your age, I mean, you're a young guy, 16 years old. When you go to the recording studio, do you have like this entourage of girls your age that you were, Snapchatting, right? And you met them in Nashville, or did you come trucking in with mom and dad behind you?
Well, I went with mom and dad. They were there, and my brother. But I did meet up with my friend from Nashville when I was down there.
Nice. So how do you listen? How do you get a friend in Nashville when you're 16?
I met her when I did The Voice. I met her in LA when I was auditioning for that. So then we became really good friends out there.
For The Voice.
Yeah,
nice.
We did that.
How
awesome! I was like 13.
Yeah, right. So, but think about this, man. That is so awesome. You're 13 years old. You're in LA.
Yeah.
Right. You're auditioning for The Voice, and how that didn't pan out at 13 years old.
No, it was like my first time ever doing The Voice, and I made it. I was one round before going on TV, and then I went home before the TV round, but it was cool for the first time.
Well, come on, man. You were 13 and you're only 16.
I didn't know what I was doing.
Like, you are way too young at this point of the game to say, I wish I had made it. Right? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You got another, this is the cool thing. You have another 15, even 20 years to really find your pocket in the music industry. And who knows? Listen, do you have a record player?
Record player? No.
You said that like you wanted to say, what the hell is that?
Wait, that's the thing where you drop the
needle,
thing, right?
You put the needle.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Have you ever used a rotary phone? When you dial, you spin the wheel.
No, I haven't.
Oh my gosh, I love you. I love your generation, man. I'm gonna send you a gift. It's gonna be a rotary phone if I can find one at a garage sale.
I've actually always wanted one. I wanted to learn how to use them. I have no clue how to use them.
Come on, well, you're a little old school though. I will say this.
Yeah.
I know you personally. You're an old soul, man, and that's awesome. That's what I love about you.
Yeah.
So listen, and I'm kind of jumping all over. We're just winging this interview. I really do appreciate you joining me in the morning. For those of you just tuned,
thanks for having me.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have some fun. And for those of you who just tuned in, I'm taking a quick glance here at the list. Carol, good morning. Angela, good morning. Michelle, good morning. And let's see, we got Valerie's in the room, Pucky's in the room. That's nice. Greg Rich coming out at you from Florida. Bob Duffy, Bob Scott. Good morning, everybody. Kathleen. Wow, we got a decent crowd. Hi, Bev. Good morning. And I'm trying to get better at and so far so good. I mean, this has been pretty smooth this morning. I was in here a good 12 hours yesterday. I got everything working. I imported some graphics. We're having fun. But I could finally look and read some names because it is nice to acknowledge people. When they're in the room, and who knows, I might, as a matter of fact, let me throw this out there. Those of you that are in the room and you're watching the broadcast, feel free to type in any questions that you might have for myself or for David, specifically for David, since he's the guest. You can ask me questions anytime you want. But David's, this is his 20 minutes of being famous here. So, hey, what the heck? We got 15 people watching right now. We're doing pretty good. 7:00 in the morning.
Love it. Love it.
You know what's cool is Mike Grassi from Music Man Entertainment was on the other day, and I think we had like 23 people. By the end of the day, it was up to 876, and I looked last night, and it's only been 24 hours. He was up to 975 views on the video, and I know this is a small town. We're just starting out, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So
people like it, yeah.
Well,
I love doing this.
It's very cool, and the real reason I'm doing this, Dave, is because I have a feeling you're going to be famous, and you're going to lose my phone number, and I'll be able to show.
No way! No way!
I'll be able to show my video. I'll say, I remember this kid when he was 16 years old. No, I'm not going to get into detail, but there is one story that you and I share.
Oh boy!
When we were out for the American Idol filming. I joined you both times. One was in New York City, and the other was
the first time.
Yeah, the first time. You know where I'm going with this. And the other was in Washington D.C., which was a great time. But when we were out in New York, and let me just say, you cannot drive along the Hudson if you have to go to the bathroom. Really, really,
dude,
bad.
That was so fun. That was so funny.
I can't even get into the details here on this broadcast. Let me get back to asking you questions anyway. So now I'm going to go back to Nashville for a second because I lived out in Nashville for a year and I absolutely loved it. But so when you went out there to record,
Yeah.
were you able to go out? You know, I'm sure because you're 16, going to clubs when you're a singer
Yeah.
songwriter and you're there in a recording studio and you're with your parents, it's probably no problem getting into clubs, right?
No, yeah, we played Whiskey Jam, and that's like one of like the biggest weekly things they have in Nashville. It was at Losers Bar, and when I go up to the door, because the guy that helped me with it was Mitchell Tenpenny, so he didn't like he wasn't there to get me in or anything. So I walk up to the door, and I'm like, hey, I'm here to play tonight, and they go, okay, where's your ID? I go, well, I'm 15. Here's my mom. So they had to
Where's your
they had to bring
ID?
out like
He points to his mother.
they had to bring like the manager guy out, and I had to get like an X on my hand. Like it was a whole thing.
That's pretty funny though. How was the crowd?
Oh, the crowd was sick.
Was
It was
it?
all original songs, and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's awesome. What an awesome experience. So now you come back home and you have these originals that you recorded out there. And what was the name of the guy you're working with?
Jordan Lake.
Jordan Lake. And so now Jordan, I understand he's a musician as well. So has he been playing some piano and some guitar work with you as well?
Oh yeah. He's been doing a lot of the production and mixing and mastering for pretty much a lot of the cover songs I've just done. We got a new one coming. He's mastered my latest song. He's mastered pretty much all my songs besides like one so far. So yeah,
Excellent.
I love the kid. I love him.
Yeah, yeah. You guys seem to be a really solid team, and I've been watching the videos and the quality is so cool.
Yeah,
I mean, you really stepped up your game. I mean, you know, from recording.
Yeah.
Who's doing the video editing?
I do the video editing. My little brother, actually, he's been killing the video. I tell him what to do with it, and he takes the camera and he'll go recording. He does a good job.
That's awesome. You know what I'll do too is I'm gonna queue up, and I wasn't prepared to do this because I know you're gonna play a couple songs, but then I'm gonna try to queue up. You have any of these videos on YouTube? I think it YouTube that I watched.
Oh yeah, all of them.
Okay,
yeah, they're all on YouTube.
So I'll call up one of the videos so our listeners can watch. And if for some reason I get off track, you could always find it if they go to YouTube and they search David J.
David J. Yep.
Right, David J. Music.
Yeah, David J. Music. Yeah, it should come up.
Yep. It'll come up. So, all right, now you're up till 4:00 in the morning, and you're hanging out with your singer songwriter friends through technology, right? You don't have before this social distancing.
FaceTime. Yeah, we FaceTime.
Yeah, nice. So, how does that work? Like, you guys are sitting down when you got your guitar, and your lyricist is sitting down and with their pen and paper, and it's 4:00.
Yeah, so it's cool. We bring we have a Google Doc up I do on my computer, and then we FaceTime, and then we'll come up with an idea, and then we'll start flowing, and then we like to hit mute for like a minute, come up with a line, and then come back and compare whose we'd like better, and that's been working a lot. Really, that's been working pretty good.
That is so cool, man. That is so cool. You know, a guy, and I'm not. You know me well enough. I'm not picking on you. I'm envious that you're 16 years old and you've got all this stuff going on for you. But I think Dave, I want to give you credit is that you're doing a lot of this yourself. You don't have a manager. You don't have a record label, and you are grinding it out 12 hours a day. Now you were grinding it out playing live gigs.
Yeah.
What happened? I mean, the coronavirus pretty much obviously shut you down. You're probably back to bumming money off your father.
Actually, no. Surprisingly not. I've been booking a lot of producing people's songs. So that's been cool to make some money off of that, and not when I can't do my live gigs.
Oh, that's very cool. So what are they coming to you to just basically do the music or the recording? How's that working?
So they'll send me either their vocals and a couple tracks, and then I'll mix them all and I'll add stuff in, And then the last song I did, it's called Dear Secret Admirer. And then that one got played on the radio. So that was pretty cool.
Is that right? They're out in this area, or well, I'm in North Carolina. You're in upstate New York.
Everywhere. Yeah, it was. I think it was in North Carolina.
No kidding.
It was it was on major radio. Yeah.
Sweet. So, I mean, is it wrong for me to ask you? I want to know about the how's your love life?
Hi, Gigi. Hi, Gigi. Gigi's here.
Hey, Gigi.
My love life?
How's your love life? Come on, get us excited. We're on Wake Up to the Vibe. What's a kid your age, musician, rock star, producer? What are you doing?
I asked myself the same question. I don't know. Not looking too good.
What do you mean? You want you need to. Uncle Joe's got to talk to you. We have to talk on the side.
I need help. I need help, Uncle Joe.
You got. You know what you need to do? Call Vinnie Michaels. Take some lessons from him. he'll teach you how to get a couple girls. Come on. Oh man. So anyway, I'm gonna do a quick transition here, and then I'm gonna play a song. And then we're going to come back from that song. Just so you know, your mic is going to be live while that song is going on here. So,
all right.
So
Thanks
just, no, just letting you know. I don't want you like screaming at somebody and calling out for your breakfast. I know how you celebrities are. So here we go. Let me roll with this song here. Let's
do it.
Yeah. So set this up. This is, oh, wait, this is I Was Your Man. Hold on, I'm going to go to this other one. This is live, folks. And here we go.
It's live.
Try Again Tomorrow. Set this up.
This is Try Again Tomorrow, yeah.
So help me out. What's this song? What's this song all about?
Yeah, this is the one we recorded in Nashville, and I wrote it with Jordan Lake and Christopher Furmeister. Love those guys. And then, this is the one we did in Nashville. It was my first, like, legit song to be released, so hope you guys like it.
What's it about?
Oh, it's about so I wrote it. I originally had the idea. I was in my locker room at school, and then there was, when I used to play football, there was a sign on the wall.
Back when I was a normal student.
Yeah, back when my dad used to, like, when I played sports. And then there was a sign on the wall. It was like something like a motivating quote, and then it had Try Again Tomorrow in it. And I wrote the whole chorus in the locker room while I was lifting weights, and I went in my phone and like did the voice memo right there in the locker room.
Yeah, someone to capture that idea while it's hot, right?
Yeah.
So cool. This is Try Again Tomorrow. This is Wake Up to the Vibe, and I'm on with David J. Let's give it a whirl here. Let's see what we got.
Saw you just the other day. You did your thing, girl, up and walked away. Got me thinking that the northern lights will never shine as bright as your eyes that night. I've been looking through the lost and found for a runaway smile when you're not around. Is there a reason for hitting rewind? And that tonight is not the night. We'll try again tomorrow. Never let your heart go. Give me everything that you need. One moment like this, sweet lips that buzz, all in one fix. No hit or miss kiss, have to beg, steal and borrow. I'm gonna try again tomorrow. Pull it over if you think you don't know. Find your groove, boy, lay it down, up and go. All good advice just to get me by. Still wishing, girl, you were mine. I'm gonna try again tomorrow. Never let your heart go. Give me everything that you need now. I'll be your one and only. Can get you when you're lonely. Guess you hit the walls, start falling down. One taste, one touch, one moment like this. Sweet lips that buzz, all in one fix. No hit or miss kiss. Have to beg, steal and borrow. I'm gonna try again tomorrow. Try again tomorrow, never let let your heart go, give you everything that you need now. I'll be your one and only, can get you when you're lonely, catch you when your walls start falling down. One taste, one touch, one moment like this, sweet lips that booze, all in one fix. No hit or miss kiss, have to beg, steal it, borrow. I'm gonna try again tomorrow. We'll try again tomorrow. I'm gonna try again tomorrow. I'm gonna try again tomorrow. I'm gonna try again tomorrow.
Waking up to the vibe. That was awesome, man. Good stuff. David J in the house, man. I got to tell you, I really, really enjoyed that. Hold on a second. We're going to switch gears here. Hey, that was excellent, Dave.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Like it had a lot of energy, man. You got me all jacked up here on a, what is this, Wednesday morning?
Oh, I don't even know what day it is. I said Tuesday. Wait, Tuesday?
No,
today's Wednesday. I don't even know what day it is anymore, dude.
Today is Wednesday.
I don't even know anymore.
I have to share this with our viewing audience. Last week, I go, Dave, I want you to be on my show. You go, yeah, I'd love to be on the show. You go, when is it? I go, 7 o'clock in the morning every day. You go, oh man, come on, seriously. So I didn't give you the option, but you're like, I don't go to bed until 4. I'm like, you're doing the show, no option here. So listen, what's the future look like for you? Like, kind of just give me an idea. What's in the works today, and where are you going with this?
That's a good question. I really don't know. I live it one day at a time. I do what I got to do during the day. I write a lot. Hopefully, maybe writing a lot more. Putting some new songs out. Hopefully soon. Moving, or when I'm old enough, move down somewhere.
I was just gonna say, like, you're moving. Yeah. Where are you going? You're moving out. Does your mother know about this?
Yeah.
Where are you moving to Aunt Jerry's house?
I wish. That'd be so fun. I always wanted to live there. I want to either move to Nashville or LA. One of the two.
Yeah, well, I think, obviously Nashville's your home. You can move out. You can move out here in the Raleigh area. Raleigh Durham has an amazing music scene's incredible out here. It really is. It's become somewhat of a music hub next to Nashville, LA, and New York.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, if you got a couch, I'll be there.
Damn, man.
Sleep on.
You're always welcome out here. I'm telling you. No, for sure. So listen, I'm going to play a quick commercial here because again, we're rolling with the changes here. I'm every day. You were on last night. You actually buzzed in while I was doing some tests, and I'm getting a funny echo. Is that you? Is your phone on or anything?
No, it shouldn't be. It should be all good.
I'm getting a very strange feedback here, but that's all right. This is live on Facebook, and that's just the way it rolls. So let me just try something out here, and don't go away. And we're back live here with David J on Wake Up to the Vibe on this Wednesday morning. So, Dave, I wanted to ask you, like, do you play any other instruments at all?
Yeah, I play guitar, piano, drums, and kind of bass because it's the same thing as guitar. So
no, it is not. No, it is not.
It's the same 4 strings.
Every
close enough.
Every bass player that's gonna watch this video is they're gonna crush you, man. That was.
Well, I can play some songs on the bass that I can play on the guitar, so it counts for me.
Yeah, that was a myth. Like growing up is, you know, there was always a joke, you know, about bass players, you know, not having enough strings, you know, all these, we used to tease, right? Let me tell you something. I cannot play the bass. I play guitar. I cannot play the bass. I can't play bass. I just can't even feel it. I can't find it. I have a great deal of respect for bass players. You know, and there's the basic bass player, but then there are guys out there that are just like, you know, Victor Wooten. Do you know who Victor Wooten is?
No.
Oh my gosh. Who do you listen to? What's your artist? Who's inspiring you these days?
Okay, this guy, his name's Louis Capaldi. He's like my favorite person of all time.
What's his deal?
Not know.
Well, I've never even heard of him.
Well, actually, that's the guy I did to my latest song when Jordan was playing the piano. That was his song.
Oh, okay. So you did a cover. You did a cover of his tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So is this guy known, or is this some dude you just found on YouTube?
No, he had the #1 song in America for a couple of weeks.
Oh, is that right?
So he's famous. Yeah, he's big.
Oh, so right now people are going, Joe, come on, man. There was a day I was up on top of music.
Yeah,
well, you know, 15 years ago I did morning radio and I was in the music scene. I had a recording studio.
Yeah.
I really don't know a heck of a lot beyond like 1986. Like seriously, this new music today. Did you watch the other day Our Country? I think it was. I'm not even gonna say. I think it was CBS.
That was when they were playing acoustics, right? All the country singers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a couple of them.
You know, I actually thought of you. I was going to send you a text message. I thought of you, man, because I could see you doing. I think it was so cool. I could see you doing that. Did you watch Garth Brooks with Trisha Yearwood afterwards, taking requests? And
I watched it after. Yeah, that was cool.
You play any Garth Brooks?
Oh yeah, a couple. Couple
what was that? Did you have to think about?
I had to think.
Did you have to think about?
I haven't played a gig in forever, so I'm trying to think what songs I played. Well, yeah, I did.
As long as you didn't have to think who Garth Brooks was, like I seem to have caught you off guard. Yeah, nice.
No, I know who that. Yeah.
So what's this next song? We got another tune coming up here. What is this?
Yeah, so this was one of our over FaceTime rights. This is one me and Jordan wrote a couple weeks ago, and I really like this song. It's one of my favorite ones I've ever written with him.
Tell me a little bit about the lyrics. Like, what's this about? I need to know. You need to share with me. What are these songs about? Is this heartbreak? Is it you know, the fact that you're 16 with no girlfriend? What is?
Well, a lot of my songs are like rejected songs.
Oh, so it is about your girlfriend.
No, this is actually the most happy love song we've ever wrote. Like my only one I have that's like I could play for a girl. Like it's called If I Was Your Man. So it's like actually a happy song for once.
All right. So listen, set it. I'm gonna give you an opportunity. Okay.
All right.
Not everybody gets this opportunity on Wake Up to the Vibe. Okay. I'm gonna give you an opportunity. I want you to look in that camera. And I want you to talk to the girl of your dreams right now and send this song out to her.
I don't know wherever you are right now, but this one's for you.
Hey baby, I don't know where
one's for you.
I don't know where you are, baby.
This one's for you.
But this one's for you, baby. All right.
One's for you.
That's it. Let's go into the song here. And don't forget, brother, your mic is on. You are live. David J, waking up to the vibe.
I saw you just the other.
How about this? How about Dave? How about we play the right song, right? Yeah. All right. We'll do it again. David J. I'll edit that out. David J. Waking up to the vibe.
I showed up looking so good, walking in with your friends, dance floor. I left sorrow behind, trying to have a good time, feeling so fine. Drinking your hand, which one's on mine? It's time that our eyes meet up at the bar. Baby, man. Well, your man taking you on a spinning around. We are lost in a crowd and how to come down, feeling so fine. Lost in your eyes, I said take it to the limit. Give me just 1 minute, baby, take it to the limit. Give me just 1 minute, baby, if I was your man, I'd give you something to hold on to if I can. This kind of love will never let you down. Mix it up, make it right. Whisper in my ear, sweet tonight. Ups and downs, you and I love to just close it down. Cause if I was your man, I said take it to the limit. Well, give me just 1 minute, baby, take it to the limit. Well, give me just 1 minute, baby, if I was your man. I'll give you something to hold on to if I can. This kind of love will never let you down. Mix it up, make it right. Whisper in my ear, sweet tonight. Ups and downs, you and I love to just close it down. Cause if I was your man, if I was your man.
Waking up to the vibe, David J in the house. I gotta tell you, man, I love your stuff. And listen, you are gonna have the girls, they're gonna line up. How can they reach you? I'm just kidding. You want to throw that out there?
Yeah. Instagram me at David J Country.
That's it. David J Country. I want to know the results of this, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All kidding aside, listen, you and I always have a good time. Every time I'm hanging out with you, aside of the music, we laugh, we joke. And I like to pick on you like a little brother. And you let me. Like, you laugh at my stupidity.
I love it.
What's on the agenda today? What's a guy like you do on a day like this under quarantine?
First off, when we're done here, I'm gonna go back to bed for a couple hours.
A couple hours? I called you the other day at 4 o'clock. I go, what are you doing? You go, I just woke up.
No, that day was bad, dude. I sat in bed till 5 o'clock at night, and I didn't move. But
oh my gosh,
I start music later on. Like I don't feel creative until like 6 or 8, and then all the way up until like 3 in the morning.
So you live and breathe this stuff. I mean, you're not like hanging out playing video games and like.
Well, that's what we do. Well, I have to, because me, Chase, and like our friends, we play like every night because I can't see him every day now. So we play we play a video game together. Because if I do music for all that long straight, I'll go crazy. So I take a break and then I'll come back after.
And then jump back in
for a little bit.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, listen, before we call it a morning here on the show, I want to throw this out for our listeners and our viewers. Any questions for David J, go ahead and type it in the box. Would love to hear from you. Say hello, say good morning. Are you watching live on Facebook as well? Can you see the text going up? All right, because we got your Aunt Jerry here saying the two of us are good together. Love waking up to the vibe with you, Jerry. Love waking up with you, man. This is a good time today. I looked forward to this. And
me too. Yeah.
Tomorrow morning, I think I showed you the video last night. Tomorrow morning, I've got an 11-year-old ukulele player, Julian.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Julian Abramo. He's awesome, man. I love this kid.
I saw it.
Yeah, he does.
Cool.
Yeah, he plays piano. He's just like yourself. He plays piano. He sings. He plays ukulele. He won the Connecticut ukulele contest, and he's got it going on. Nice. Yeah. Maybe we can get Julian to open up for David J before the day comes when David J's got to open up for Julian.
Yes, for sure.
Oh my gosh. We got Valerie Hagedorn. You are absolutely right, Valerie. Music and laughter. There is nothing better, man. It heals the soul. Imagine, Dave, and I said this yesterday on the show that, maybe this is a good time for people to pick up a guitar. You could buy a guitar cheap on Amazon today, Sweetwater, or
Yeah.
pay at Music Traders. He's always got guitars in there at a very affordable price, This is a great time to learn. But imagine if you weren't a musician right now. What would you be doing if you were not a musician, songwriter?
I don't even know, dude. Like I wouldn't be doing anything else. I would be going crazy right now if I didn't have anything to do.
You'd be completely lost.
Yeah, like I'd be in bed from 5 instead until 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah. Listen, I'm going to give you an opportunity here to say something to the frontline responders who are keeping us healthy and safe and out there every single day, fighting the fight. I want them to hear from a guy like you. What do you have to say to these folks that are battling this virus?
I appreciate everything you guys are doing for us. And if you happen to catch it, I wish you the best. And you got it.
That's it, man. David J, waking up to the vibe. Don't go anywhere. You can close the show out with me, okay? Want to let everybody know that tomorrow morning, Julian Abramo, 11-year-old ukulele player. And then on Friday, please help me welcome the game show that we created here. It's an original. I hope it goes over well, called Quarantine. And that's going to be a lot of fun. That's I've got Rebecca Piccone and Sue Blaze-Jeski, Sue Hagedorn, Michelle Webb, and Diane Muscatello. I don't know if I'm leaving anybody out, but we're going to play this game live. It's good stuff.